Kim, and I'm a student at Freedom University. I am also undocumented. I stand before you all to ask the members of the committee to review the ban beyond statistics and take into account the implications of such policy in our human society. Every application rejected solely based on the immigration status represents hundreds of crumbled dreams and goals of aspiring students in Georgia. While in paper we are numberless and nameless applicants, those are the same pages we have spent weeks to prove our character and worth, in hopes to attain higher education just like our citizen peers, to one day give back to our community and bring positive change to our society, our home. My parents brought me here in hopes of giving me the opportunity to dream higher than they ever could and have the chance to actually achieve that dream. But here in Georgia, it has stopped me even before I had the chance to spread my wings. My parents left everything back in Korea, their jobs, their stable livelihood, their families and friends. They endured countless of discrimination and language barriers, taking on minimum wage jobs with no benefits, to give me a chance to reach for the American dream. And may I sternly point out that since we moved here to Georgia, they have been paying their fair share of federal and state taxes along with the standard sales tax. And yet I was required to pay out-of-state tuition and disqualified for the Hope Scholarship, not because of my academic requirements, but of the fact that I don't have a 9-digit social security number. And we did pay our taxes for the past 10 years we've been residing in Georgia. But this isn't about me. It's about the hundreds of students who are about to graduate and are filling out the applications right this moment. It's about the hundreds of other students who are studying for their exams in order to receive high marks and to attend college in a few years. It's also about the hundreds of students who have been turned away by their counselors and admission officers, who told them to give up on their dreams and goals of attending universities like UGA. Not because they were academically insufficient, but because they lacked a 9-digit number issued by the government. A few weeks ago, I met a young student who once dreamed of attending a university. I say once because when I had asked her if she had taken her SAT exam, she replied to me, "I once dreamed of attending college back when I was naive. Naive. When she's at an age when she's supposed to dream of all kinds of future for her life. She has seen her reality, her obstacles, and felt hopeless. Have you seen the eyes of a young woman who is hungry for knowledge, who craves desperately to attend college but has lost hope and given up, who considered her dream of attaining higher education too high and naive? I have. And it is the most heartbreaking moment. And I could not even dare to cry in front of her eyes. This reality hits transfer students as well. And universities outside the 5 stated current institutions. The ambiguous diction of the policy opens interpretation for other public institutions in Georgia. At a pressed economic period with changed Hope Scholarship policies and limited budget with smaller classes, the first students to be rejected by the admission offices will be qualified undocumented students. Policy 416 has a caustic rippling effect that cannot be portrayed through the numbers and researches. You cannot count the broken dreams and hopes of students who had given up, seeing that even if they give their best, they do not have the chance to attend the top universities in Georgia. And this is even after understanding the fact that we have to pay out-of-state tuition. At least before such policy, we were able to set a goal to say we want to attend schools like UGA, Georgia Tech, GCSU, or GSU, hoping that if we studied hard enough, if we worked hard enough, that maybe we will be able to receive enough private scholarships to afford and attend such schools. But now, even that glimmer of hope has been taken away. 2 applicants you have turned away for the class of 11 represents unspoken invisible youth in Georgia. The number 2 is falsely interpreted. We urge this committee to bring our concerns to the attention of the board at large to reconsider and rescind policy 416, before we break the young wings of another set of brilliant graduates and halt their flight in pursuing their dreams.